Davis interview, take one.
I was up one morning around 2 a.m. on the internet looking at motivational videos, and I came across this very intense skydiving video. And it was in that moment that I realized that my calling in life to create impact was so similar to the experience of going skydiving for the first time. I knew in that moment that 412 Studios had to represent that journey and that experience of diving for a goal and for a dream that is bigger than yourself. So we decided to merge the concept of skydiving and diving for your dreams into the phrase Dream Divers, which is what we have become, the impact production company that helps dreamers dive and maximize their impact goals and dreams.
I've been an actress in the industry for over 20 years, and when Ira was transitioning out of the military and going into the entertainment industry, it was really a no-brainer for me to start working with him. We would brainstorm hours on the phone about what kind of films we wanted to make, the style of films that we wanted to make, and we really fell in love with the documentary realm and telling the how and telling the why and really capturing the heart of people and businesses and organizations.
In 2014, I got out of the United States Marine Corps after 10 years, and I realized that I still wanted to lead a life of impact. And I already had a self-taught love and a passion for filmmaking. So what I did was I took my 5-year-old son and we went out to a football field and we made our own very first impact film. And that film with my son actually landed me my first job with Hall of Famer Eric Dickerson, and I got a call from NFL Films to actually submit some footage that I did for him to his biopic on cable.
The first film that I worked on with him was for the military, and we were in trucks, like on cameras, and we had drones going everywhere, and I really got to see him as a director, and he was a very strong communicator, very strong visionary, and I knew from that moment on, I think this is a partnership that I really want to be a part of. And when we went to the gala and people were seeing their faces on the screen and seeing the story unfold and cheering at the end and coming up to us afterwards saying, "Great job," I really thought that we really had something.
As an editor, and when I'm editing, I get immersed in these projects because I see that they're giving a voice to people that need a voice. I see that they're impacting the world in a positive way. It's deep, it's cut, it's emotional. Every single thing I've done for this studio, I feel like a better person when I'm done working on it. And I feel like that I'm helping to share a story that just needs to be shared.
About a year into starting the studio, Ira came across this book called Evolved Enterprises by Yannick Silver, and we really fell in love with this idea and notion that he talks about in the book called social enterprises. And it's really where companies and organizations and social entrepreneurs that are for profit, but simultaneously they're impacting the world and impacting people and individuals that are dear to their cause.
Well, we saw that most social and conscious companies completely omitted their story. And so we said, what better way to help these organizations create maximum impact than to use a short film? We knew that our short films would give these organizations the ability to share why they're so passionate about their cause and to tell people how they got started. We also knew that if we approach these films the way that we make films, that it wouldn't have to be this cheesy sales pitch trying to sell somebody something, but instead we would be selling the heart of the organization and not necessarily the product. And that's really what we saw that was missing. We decided to create short impact brand films that would help organizations attract, inspire, retain, and engage their customers by creating maximum impact.
When Ira approached me to become an impact filmmaker and work for 412 Studios, I was really excited because I knew that he was making an impact on the people that he filmed for, the community around him, and I knew that I was going to learn a lot of skills that I could use in the future for my life. I've learned lighting, sound, how to run a camera, how to successfully and emotionally interview a person, and on top of that, most importantly, how to make a social impact with the people we work with and for.
When you purchase an impact brand film from us, you help us put on our annual Impact Filmmakers Camp, where we help future generations become social and conscious filmmakers that will help maximize impact all throughout the world.
Our films have always been about telling the best story and making an impact on lives in a deep and meaningful way. From the CEO to the janitor, we're all responsible for having an impact mindset.
At the end of the day, 412 Studios was created to serve and to inspire dreamers, to fulfill their impact goals and dreams, and to maximize their calling. If that's you, and you're ready to start maximizing your impact, give us a call today and begin your journey as a dream diver.